welcome to the Just Economy Podcast. The Just Economies Podcast is sponsored by the Community Reinvestment Alliance of Florida. We're a statewide membership organization ensuring that the financial institutions reinvest into the community per the Community Reinvestment Act of 1977. Today we have a special guest from Miami Homes for All, Ivonne Pinedo.
Thank you, Colonel.
And we'll be talking with her about all the work that she's doing, helping our affordable housing and housing needs here in the county. The organization, the Community Reinvestment Alliance of Florida, has some big things coming up we want you to look out for. Come the end of August, our nonprofit capacity building project will start. This project is powered by Truist Bank. We will be offering grants to social impact organizations or nonprofits whose budget is $500,000 or less. They'll be able to apply for grants for up to $20,000 for a wide variety of items, from staffing to equipment to strategic planning to board training. All those things they'll be able to apply for. It will be a simple application that will be done online. So look forward to that. The announcement will be coming out in the next week or so. Have to be a member of the Community Reinvestment Alliance of Florida in order to apply. But we look forward to serving the community with this grant. And again, it is powered by Truist, up to $20,000 to help social impact organizations build capacity for their organizations. So thank you again for checking out the Just the Economy podcast. And today we have a very special guest, Ivonne Pinedo. She is working at Miami Homes for All, doing some great work over there in order to help our affordable housing and our homeless personnel. And Ivonne, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Colonel.
Yeah, thank you for coming. We greatly appreciate it. You're doing some great work over there. If you don't follow her on Facebook, please do. Please follow her on Facebook. She posts some incredible videos of the work she's doing. So I wanted to make sure I get that plug in there. So hopefully your followers will increase like this. She's doing some great work, and she's very, very passionate about the work she does. So that we love watching her, and we love reposting her videos. So Ivonne, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, first of all, thank you for inviting me and for having me here. As you mentioned, I am with Miami Homes for All. I am the housing recruitment manager. At Miami Homes for All, we are a champion for affordable housing, and we help people, vulnerable populations, get housed. The way I got here was prior to starting here at Miami Homes for All. I have like a little history. I have a soft spot for helping people. I was a teacher first, a case manager afterwards, became a realtor, and then after of it all, I'm here today with Miami Homes for All. Come to find out, all the skills that I acquired throughout the different jobs gave me the opportunity not only to be able to see from the person's perspective of housing, but also as an investor myself, be able to have the perspective of a landlord. So developing this housing affordable database, thanks to the Homeless Trust and the Children's Trust, I've been able to merge the two worlds. Mm-hmm. It was always a passion of mine to have social work, community improvement, and real estate investment married, right? Mm-hmm. Because one doesn't necessarily have to exist at the detriment of the other. Mm-hmm. There is a true partnership that can happen. We can help people improve communities, all the while the person investing in these properties can also have a living and enjoy and have success with these.
You know, it's very, very interesting, Ivonne, because I would never think about real estate investing and community being married in any shape or form. You know, it's interesting that you're coming at it from that point of view. I think we particularly here in South Florida look at real estate investing as a bad thing, at least as far as the community is concerned. But Ivonne is attacking it from a whole nother level, which goes to show that, you know, diversity and variety is so needed in the community, because we have a great person who come up with another idea, you know what I mean, and how to attack our issue. Miami Homes for All is doing some great things in the community, providing us with great studies and talking about the issues of around affordable housing. So how did the idea come to you to marry real estate investing with helping the community and its affordable housing problems?
So based on the studies that Miami Homes for All provides, we were able to see that there was a gap, right? There is space for it to happen, right? We approach landlords, we recruit landlords, we talk to them directly and see what their needs are. In that conversation, we can see what is it that they're looking for. Again, revisiting the terms that they ask for, we can see there's room for opportunity. Having that, we have also the partnerships with the different providers. So having all the information from both sides of the table, let's say, we're able to have a friendship, let's say, a true partnership. There are landlords that come to us that believe in our mission. We have a special focus on youth exiting foster care and youth homelessness. So we have landlords approaching us saying we want to be part of the solution. Like I said before, it's not to their detriment. We work alongside with them to make sure we have the protective clauses that need to be successful. We don't want the people that we are placing in stable homes to either destroy the property or to do anything, and vice versa. We don't want evictions to happen either. So we provide that support. We give landlords, if they have an issue, we tell them as soon as you see something happening, because instability can happen at any point. Most of the people that I talk to, there's a certain point, an accident can happen and it can just throw your financing off, your finances, excuse me. So the landlords are encouraged to call us. At the first sign, if they see that they're struggling with their payment, to call us. We go out there with the provider, the caseworker goes and intervenes if necessary. If not, we make a phone call as well. And when we're talking about youth, we're there throughout the entire process. The moment that they come out, let's say, of that they graduate, we're there with them, guiding them from the beginning, understanding a lease. This is what's going to happen. You're coming into adulthood, all the way until they're at a point where they can even connect with other organizations for home ownership. So we're there throughout the entire process.
Okay. Has it been a challenge finding the landlords that are interested? And first of all, I want to apologize to all the real estate investors, including you. I've never thought of them as being interested in being a part of the community and help solve our problems. So my apologies, first of all, for being so small-minded. But has it been a challenge finding the landlords and real estate investors who have the properties to put together with your clients?
What's been a challenge is to get out there fast enough.
Really?
Yes. Because there are landlords through the different subsidy programs have been out there for a long time. What they don't know, and this is something brand new, is the landlord support available. So I'm the only person in the entire Miami-Dade County providing this service. So it's myself and Paul Imbrone from the Homeless Trust that we provide that support. We're actively engaged with different landlords and in recruiting them as well, not only providing the support, but recruiting them as well. We try to attend the different events, but we're only 2 people. And
it makes it hard.
And thanks to your invitation, we're going to be able to get out there even more.
So is it difficult to get the landlords to understand that you're going to support them if and when something does happen? Has that been it? I guess my question would be is it been difficult in order to get the landlords to understand how important the program is to the community?
It's an ongoing process. We offer monthly meetings for landlords to attend. So it's a message that doesn't stop. The different types of needs that our population have, they're so vast that there's no way that we can cover it in a single meeting. So that there's always the need of gathering more information from their part and us delivering it as well. So they can tailor, let's say, their requirements to the families or the youth, the people that we're helping.
I mean, it sounds like such a great program, and it's a shame. I wish that there was some way that we could just, drill a hole in people's heads and pour the information in. But we have to use venues like this, and we have to use social media in order to get the message out. It's got to be a 24/7 job for you, right?
It is, and this is where passion propels me, because there are calls it could be emergencies at any time, and it happens, people that are in this space, anything can happen. We help all type of people, but we have to be there. And thankfully, the providers are there as well. So this is not, when it comes to emergency calls, there's a support group that we can lean on.
So are you're partnered with other organizations, for instance, the ones who deal with who deal with kids coming out of foster care? You mentioned you're partnering with the gentleman at the Homeless Trust, correct?
Yes, Paul,
And you're also partnering with other organizations who are providing services, in particular to folks who are. You're not just working with the homeless, right? But you're also working with folks who may have an issue at one place and trying to move to another. Am I correct?
yes. And now I do want to say, when I talk about homeless people, they automatically think of one group. And homelessness has a whole new different face now.
Yeah.
It can be teachers living in hotels. It could be people that are currently employed. I had a person that she had 3 jobs and she was homeless. She was living in a hotel. That's considered being homeless.
Yes.
We have kids, I call them kids, but they're young people that are on their own couch surfing. That is a way of homelessness as well. So I want to change that. It automatically, when I speak to a landlord and I say homeless, their mind goes to a single place, and that is not what homelessness looks like anymore. So we have to think about that and kind of change the mindset to be able to open doors.
And that's going to be difficult to change the mindset, because as you stated, a lot of folks, the first thing when you say homeless, you think of someone living on the street, but a person who's living in a hotel who doesn't have a stable home to go to every day is considered homeless. That, as you stated, the kid that's couch surfing, he's staying in this place 3 nights and then another place, on another friend's couch a week or so, and so on. That's not stable housing, correct?
That is correct.
So how do we get and you in particular, how do you get the landlord's mindset to change when it comes to when you go there and say, well, I got a program to help homeless folks? How do you get them to change that mindset?
I don't use the word homeless.
Okay.
I can tell you that up front. I use housing instability. People are experiencing housing instability.
Okay.
Yes, just to avoid that barrier. As soon as I say that the word homeless, it's an automatic no. So that's an extended conversation that we have with landlords to explain to them, educate them what homelessness means nowadays, which is housing instability. And part of the work that I do is making videos. And for the folks that allow me to share their story, I share it, because once they see what it looks like, what the person looks like, they're more willing to work with us.
You have to have to friend her on Facebook so you can see these videos. These videos are incredible, the work that she's doing for those who are not housing stable. I got to change my mindset as well, and I think all the social impact organizations, we have to change our mindset as well so we can stop saying homeless and getting to housing instability. I think I totally agree with you, because we say homeless and boom, immediately something else comes to mind. We picture shopping carts full. We picture folks living on the street, wearing the same clothes day after day, instead of saying housing instability. We got to change the whole mindset. Thank you so much, Ivonne. But again, please follow her on Facebook. You'll see some incredible videos of the work she's doing.